welcome to IGN Live. I'm Pablo Miyazawa, and I'm here to talk about PS4 exclusive Fat Princess Adventures with the guys of Funbeat Studios, right?
Yep.
I'm here with Chris Miller,
Yes.
team lead, John Mundy, creative director,
Yeah, hi.
and Cameron Mika, senior programmer.
Hi.
Thank you guys for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan of the first Fat Princess. I wonder what are the big difference between the original one and this new one?
This one really lets people play Fat Princess in a new way in that it's about controlling the adventure at your own pace. A lot of people love the original. They love the chaos and the classes and all the different things that can happen while you're playing with your buddies and in co-op mode. But what's different in this is it's a whole different style experience where it's action RPG. You can collect in all kinds of cool loot for your characters. You can change class on the fly like the original when you get to checkpoints. And it's a much bigger game than ever before. So it's a great kind of fun romper. It's just hack and slash, and you can pass the controller to someone on the couch next to you, enjoy it with you. And it's a really great experience in terms of taking Fat Princess in a direction that's much bigger than we ever anticipated.
As I said, the first Fat Princess is so unique and so addictive, and fans have been waiting for a sequel for years. But now this is a totally new game. It's such a bold move for you guys. I mean, to change everything that worked very well on this one and try a new thing.
Well, it's going to be growing over time. I mean, this is just the beginning of this franchise kind of expanding. So, for right now we have online. It's co-op 4-player, drop in, drop out. So you can be on the couch 4 players, or you can be online. But this is just the beginning of Fat Princess Adventures, and fans of the original will be pleased as this kind of grows over time.
Okay, and the whole idea of a princess eating cake and getting fat is so surreal as it is amazing, right? That's so funny. How did you guys come up with this concept in the first place?
Well, I mean, who doesn't love cake? I mean,
who doesn't, right?
I love cake. I love to eat. So in this game, everyone can eat cake, not just the princess. So as people play through, like cake brings your health back. You get a whole cake. It's instant full health. But as you move through, if you just keep eating cake, you go into chubby mode, and then you can really bring the smack down on the enemies.
So that's the new things. In the first game, you feed the princess to make her fat, and then you can kidnap her, right? Now you are the one who eats cake to get big. So this is a big change of direction, right?
Well, it's fun. It's as you see there is running around in his underpants, but it's a good time. It's a good way to change it up and allow players to just enjoy the kind of silliness that is Fat Princess and have a good time doing it. But also the princess has actually got a much bigger role in this, in that she actually helps you along with your quests. She fights with you as you're playing through the levels, and you kind of support her and she supports you. And it's really kind of great to kind of feature her a lot more than we ever did in the original.
So that was going to be my next question. Are you going to play with the actual Fat Princess, or she's just a companion, just a
She's
helper?
a companion, and she kind of helps lead you through the story. You have to help defend the castle from the goblins that have come in here from the Bitter Queen that are raiding the castle and trying to destroy everything sweet in the land. But both Princess Muffintop and Princess Plump need your help, and they kind of follow you on your adventure through the game and kind of help defend as well.
Okay, and we had 4 characters classes in the first game: warrior, mage, archer, and engineer, right?
Right.
So can you expect new classes and abilities to?
So we have the 4 core classes. The priest was another class from the original, but everyone can kind of heal themselves with cake as they go through. Everyone is kind of a support class in this with each other with the original class that we have. But every class can be, you can level up your character. You can collect all different types of gear from different helmet types, different armor. All your weapons that you collect over time do different things as well and change up your attacks. And so it's taking those 4 classes in just completely different directions in ways that are more fun to collect gear, upgrade that gear, and then also you can also change classes every checkpoint. So it's still got that fun kind of change on the fly feeling that the original had. So you're not just kind of like a lot of RPGs, you pick one class, you're kind of stuck with it through the whole game, and then you have to play the whole game again to figure out other classes. This, you can actually play all 4 classes as you're going through the game, either by yourself or with friends.
The great thing about this game is that you play with 3 more friends online or at home. But is this a game more cooperative thing or more a competitive thing? I mean, because I heard it stimulates you to be greedy, you know?
Well, being greedy is fun. And believe me, I know. But if you collect loot with your team, as soon as you open a chest, any gear that you collect is shared across the whole team. So everybody gets, whatever items that you collect together. But gold it's all about grabbing the gold. That's competitive. So as you're playing 4-player, even though it's a cooperative experience, gold can be used to upgrade your items and kind of increase your gear. So there's some competitive nature there where you're actually, gold is individual, but gear is shared.
Will it be possible to customize your characters with clothes or?
Oh yes. So we have a host of character customizations, much more than we even had in the original, which is great. With all the different character skins, classes, male and female this time, which are much more equal and a much bigger role this time around. The female classes in the original, we really didn't have a full one-to-one. But one of the coolest things we've done is even as you play through, you can pick a personality type. And so you can be a hero, you could be the emo kid, you can be the clown, you can be an evil genius, and every character personality type that you play, it actually changes the lines in the game, it changes the script, changes how the princess interacts with you based on which personality type. So whether you're male or female in the game, it's just really great to hear all the voices. And then when you play co-op, all the different characters kind of riff off of one another and they have conversations. And it's really kind of cool once you start playing with more players with different personality types. They're just spouting off through the whole thing and just talking to each other. And it's got the same kind of irreverence and silly humor from the original. And it's really kind of, it's a lot more fun because we love the narrator in the original game kind of chiding you and kind of berating you as you played the game. So Tom Kane is back as the narrator. Tara Strong is our princess again. And it's great that now we have a whole host of other characters that you play that are also part of this game that we never had a chance to do before.
I love the visuals. I mean, they're so different from the first game. The first game is so unique, but this one is like...
Well, we really worked hard to make sure that we captured the style of the original, but also kind of pushing PlayStation 4, like getting up to 60 frames per second and having a really kind of crisp, clean look to it while trying to capture the charm and the original style of the characters that were designed originally by Wing Chen, which was great.
I like how the way he gets half naked when he gets big.
Your clothes just fly off and you just have a good time. But you can customize your gear. You can actually unequip all your gear and run around in your underpants if you want. So it's just if you want to be more challenging and drop your armor, then you can do that too. So here's Mundy here popping off his gear.
Although this is a cooperative mode, hack and slash game, visually it reminds me of MOBAs such as, I don't know, Dota 2, League of Legends. I mean, visually, not the game itself. What was the real inspiration behind the game's new style?
Well, originally everything kind of was just a one map, very symmetrical, and it was just left to right kind of gameplay and some moving around. We like that camera style just because you can see what's going on in the world around you, and we really wanted to capture that essence with this camera as well. It's, you want players to just be changing class, fighting, and seeing what the other players are doing without having to worry about controlling the camera, and that kind of sets us up just to have more focus on gameplay and less on moving cameras around. But it also kind of harkens back to the original in terms of the camera view and the style. It's even back to, like Warcraft 3 in terms of having a fixed camera that moves around it. You can kind of see the battlefield, you can kind of see what's going on, you can see what's coming. And also in a 4-player game, it gives you a much bigger play space for everyone to kind of be working together.
Is it okay to play alone if I am offline and I don't have any friends? Is it okay if I play one player with 3 bullets?
I mean, that's part of it. Is playing with yourself. It's great. You can just jump in. You can enjoy the story at your own pace, and that was one of the biggest fan feedback we actually had from the original. Was it was mostly just multiplayer. So unless you were online playing, and whether you were good or not, you just instantly had to play a 15-minute, 20-minute match. And people really want to kind of sometimes play a game at their own pace. Come in, play 20 minutes, get some advancement on your character, and not worry about whether they did good or bad, whether they let their team down, and kind of just allowing people to play and enjoy the game, alone. And then if you have people on the couch or people online, they can jump in and they can enjoy the multiplayer experience as well. So it's kind of taking the fun of the original and the kind of chaos of combat and letting people play. Like some people just want to play, by themselves, and some people want to play in a group, and that's where we try and hit that sweet spot and make sure that all the fans and even the people that want PvP. Like, if they're just patient, we'll address all of that in the future.
For people who loved the first game, how would you convince them that they should play this one because it's the same thing but better?
I wish everyone could come to E3 and just come down and play it, because we had a lot of people come up and like, oh, I love the original, and they pick up the control and they start playing, and they're just having so much fun and they're having a really good time. It's just, I mean, these guys here are just zombied out right now, just playing, having a good time. You pick up the controller, you just start button mashing and having a good time. It's just a classic, fun kind of game, back to original arcade games and SNES days where you just pick up a controller, you just have a good time. We really focused on gameplay first, and fans of the original, jumping into Fat Princess Adventures, the more people we have playing this game, the bigger the franchise will be, and the more that we can deliver to our fans later down the line. So fans of the original, just pick it up, enjoy it, play it, and hopefully we get more fans too, of people that didn't get a chance to play the original game, that we've got a whole new group of people that will enjoy it as well. So, the more people that jump on board, the bigger this game is going to be, and the bigger everyone's going to be, the more cake they have. So
you guys should do action figures of this character.
I would love to.
I want to do that too.
Definitely, everyone write to Sony and say we want Fat Princess action figures.
Okay, so when it's the release date for the game?
It'll be out later this year, so we don't have a release date set, but it will be this year.
Okay, thank you guys for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the show. Enjoy E3.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned to IGN.